Hi, I'm Shaun Ahuja, and I live in New York City. Today I'm submitting an audition for the controversial Archaeology show. I found it very interesting to read the description of this and what you're looking for, because I feel like it certainly pertains to me. I've always had a very strong passion and interest in history, studying various cultures, archaeologically, spiritually, and also with astronomy and cosmology mixed in as well. A few areas I've very much focused on is Chinese, Mayan, Incan, Egyptian, as well as Indian, which I'm actually half Indian myself. Um, I've enjoyed studying these cultures and analyzing them in a way that denotes their differences, but also correlates them from a ritual and spiritual perspective, as many of their belief systems do certainly relate, and there's a fantastic amount of similarities, which is truly intriguing. I believe the question of the advancement and the technology that was used by the ancients is absolutely very complex, and I think it really baffles modern day historians and archaeologists, in that we find many unanswered questions on how were megalithic structures created, how was energy used differently, what were some of these devices that were used, and how were these cultures so prolific and so advanced in the way they kept time, or their society was formed and adhered to in such an advanced way. I would say my favorite site is Pumapunku in the Tiahuanaco region of Bolivia. It's where the ancient Incans believed that the world was actually created, and it's a really fantastic site. There's evidence of use of laser cutting and some very advanced technology there. Very large stone pillars which create what are basically stargates, as they claim. So it's very interesting to see how the Incans related their religion to who they considered as gods, and that these structures were where the gods came to them and taught them things, and that's part of the archaeological record, that's part of history, and there are modern day Incans that continue this this myth, if you will, but it's quite interesting. I've traveled to many of these countries myself to do some empirical research on site, some for fun, but sometimes for research. Malta, India, Indonesia, Mexico, England, to name a few. But that being said, there's so many more to travel to, and so many amazing places and wonders that I've yet to see and explore. And I think that's what's the question that humans constantly seek, is that how are we inspired to find the next chapter in humanity? And I believe that by reading the book of the past, we can better learn about our future.